Veteran says disrespectful son straight after mom says he's misbehaving. Check it out.
You think you tough, little man? Talk to me like you talk to your mother. Talk to me. You think you tough, don't you? Bust up on me. Cuss me out. Tell me you ain't gonna do what I say do. I dare you. I dare you.
This is why you need a father in the home?
You ain't gonna do it to me? Why you do it to her? Why you talk to her disrespectfully?
See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's go.
I ain't gonna lie, it made me proud. It made me proud to be a father right there. I was happy to see that right there.
Thank God there's men out here like this gentleman that is willing to set these young men straight.
Talk to him.
And shout out to Mom Dukes, who's willing to allow a man to come into her house and realize that the boy ain't listening. He need a real man to have a conversation with him. Need a real man to set the record straight, bro.
Facts.
It's like, I don't know why people live in a fantasy world where they think men's value isn't.
I was literally just about to say, somebody, like, he should have posted the clip so we can see this. You know what I'm saying? But he posted it. Shout out to him. Shout out to that brother, man, for posting that clip. Because I'm definitely going to share that joint. Because, bro, he's speaking facts. And it's crazy because sometimes I'll be seeing it in my son. He would sit there and he would just like not listen to my wife sometimes, to the point where I got to come yoke him up and say, hey, bro, that's your mom. You better start listening to her before I have to beat you into listening to her. I don't need to raise my voice and come and attack you because you don't want to listen to your mom. And it's crazy because people still think that women can raise boys. Come on, bro. Like, unless you got like uncles or like older cousins or something like that, that's gonna put the young boy in line. Look, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If ain't no man gonna step up and put his foot down, that young boy gonna run and do whatever he want to. That's why, I applaud men like this.
World, what they think men's value isn't, I don't want to use the word intrinsic. That just sound good to say.
Facts, Marcus.
Like,
that James Evans good time spirit in him.
Society to grow and prosper. Young boys, let me just say this to women. Please hear me out. If you can handle and manage and raise a young boy till he's 18 years old with no father, you are spectacular. You are what I would call an anomaly. The boy is probably struggling to a certain degree because not having a daddy brings an inherent struggle. However, you are rare. You raise a young man that go off and do great things and don't have character flaws and huge issues going on. You are what I would call an anomaly. But the majority of women raising boys, they need a man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never ran across any woman that raised a boy by herself without any male figures in the household to like guide that I have not seen it, bro. I'm not saying that it's out here. Me personally, in my lifetime, I've never seen that.
The boy, it's not because you're not a good mama. It's just boys have an innate respect for men that they don't have for women. And they can't control it. They don't fear you. They don't see you the same way as they do a man. And sometimes if a boy don't have access to a really good man growing up, he begin to hate other men.
That's a fact.
Fear and that respect turns into vengeance and hate. And that's why you see young brothers killing each other. Because they didn't have a strong father and they don't have that love for a man, that the fact that my daddy wasn't there and he didn't love us and he left us out here, to struggle turns into hate for men.
And you know what's crazy? Because I seen a video similar to this one where a boy, I guess was hanging with some boys and he had a gun, you know what I'm saying? And the father like backhand slapped him. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you think you tough, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Do that to me, da da da. Do that to me. And a lot of people was mad because he had backhand slapped him. And I'm like, you realize that this young boy out here toting guns, out here trying to look cool with his friends, and might end up losing his life if his father don't correct him? The scriptures say some people you got to rebuke with fear. You got to. And he was going down a path where if he ain't getting correction, Like correction, that man ain't about to change nothing, bro. He ain't gonna fear nobody until he in the grave. So you gotta realize these boys, don't sit here and play those games with these boys, especially if you a man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie to you. A boy can't disrespect his mom around me. He can't disrespect his dad around me. Nope, not happening. Not happening. I ain't even about to let you think that you can do that.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Straight like that. Not in front of me. Nope. I don't care. I ain't your daddy and none of that. But I guarantee you gonna respect what's over here. I don't know if what you do at your own crib, but you in my presence, you gonna hear it. And if the parents got something to say, I'm gonna tell them straight too. It is what it is, bro.
And then you hate other men who look like your daddy. And it becomes a slippery slope. So this man, I want y'all to watch this video. I've been talking long enough. Watch this video and what this man do. And I got to show y'all his page, and I want you to support this man. I want you to donate to his cause. I'll put all those links in the description section because we need more men out here willing to do this.
Like she crazy, cursing at her, telling her what you won't do. You won't clean your room. You won't do what you want to do. And you talk to your mother like that? Like you tough? Do you think you tough, little man? Talk to me like you talk to your mother.
He can't do it.
You tough, don't you?
He can't do it.
For me, cuss me out. Tell me you ain't gonna do what I say do. I dare you. I dare you. You ain't gonna do it to me? Why you do it to her? Why you talk to her disrespectfully? Why? Little boy, answer me. Why do you talk to your mother disrespectfully? You don't know why you do it. Today I'm going to help you find out why. And today it ends. Today it ends. Do you understand? You will not call your mother out of her name. Ever again. You doing?
That's what I'm talking about, bro. See, my son got a benefit.
Man.
Because ain't nobody got to call somebody up. Daddy already there.
Exactly.
My son don't ever do something like that. I don't care what situation go on with me and his mama. I don't care if she like me, I like her. It's irrelevant. My son will never grow up disrespecting any woman, especially not his mama.
Facts.
And that's how I roll. And I tell you what, I'm transparent with you guys. Me and his mama don't get along. Hardly at all. But I will, over my dead body, will my son ever disrespect his mama? Ever. Ever. Never. I will lose my mind. Because, you know, a young man's foundational, I would say foundational character principle, one of them would be respect for your mama. You ain't gotta like your mama. You ain't gotta like what she do for you. You ain't like how she do. You gotta respect your mama. A young man that respects his mother goes on to respect and appreciate women, goes on to be a good husband. A young boy that disrespects his mama, that have a negative or at least don't have a good foundational relationship with women. A relationship with women don't mean you got to agree with all of them.
Yeah.
You have to have respect for them.
Yeah, you got to.
And if a man don't have that foundation, the man can't get married to no woman. He's going to grow up with mama issues.
It's a saying out there saying, look at the way that a man is with his mom and you will know if he's a good husband. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. In a lot of cases, this is the truth. Because if you disrespect your mother, bro, you not going to have no respect for another woman. You not. This is the woman that literally gave birth to you. If you can't respect her, what makes you think that he about to respect any other woman in the world? This is why it's so important, and this is why the Most High said the parents are supposed to be the ones that's showing the kids who to choose. Because they know, they seen, they understand, you know what I'm saying, who you're going to be with more than you do. You just see somebody attractive. You just see somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you may have a quote unquote connection with. But that man, that woman isn't fit to be in a marriage a lot of the times. And that's the problem, bro. That's why Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've already been thinking about it, and I'm gonna coach my sons on how to pick a woman. I'm gonna say, you gonna say, "Oh, I got a girlfriend. You met her mother yet? Have you talked to her dad yet?" Oh no. Well, then you don't have nothing. You don't have, and I mean, you don't have anything regardless. But you definitely ain't gonna have nothing if you ain't never spoke to this woman's mom. If you ain't never even heard of her dad. Nah, not at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to let you put yourself in a bad situation. As a father and as your, you know what I'm saying, your caregiver, you know what I'm saying, you are my responsibility. No, I don't care. And this is the crazy thing because people think that people think that, well, I'm gonna just let my boy talk to these girls because I don't want him to be gay. It ain't got nothing to do with being gay. It has all to do with knowing, hey, don't be sitting here wasting a woman's time. You ain't thinking about marriage. Don't talk to her. Don't deal with her like that. In no type of way where you'll put yourself in a situation that you may fall to temptation. Don't do it. My daughter, oh, I'm talking to this dude. Where's his father at? Where's his mother at? Do you know them? First of all, I'm already be having plans to set them up anyway with a righteous man. You with her with a righteous man, and him with a righteous woman. But try me. I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's the things that I'm gonna be looking for when I'm looking for them to have a mate. I'm looking, hey, what's the family look like? How? Because the scripture says, as the mother is, so is the daughter. You don't know who her mother is? You don't know how her mother acts, right? Okay, you're not talking to her because you don't even know how her mother is. That means that you think that you getting with something, then you meet her mother, and her mother is the devil herself. And guess what you just did? You just got with the devil. You got with the devil's daughter, bro. And you think that that's gonna be, nah, bro. No, bro. Like I'm telling you. Look, arranged marriages is going to be a part of my household. I'm gonna try my best to apply that. I ain't even gonna lie, because it's too many situations where our youth don't have an understanding of how to pick a mate, of how to pick somebody that's going to actually be good for them, men and women. So don't even think that I'm just talking about the women, men and women. And I ain't about to let that happen. I'm correcting that. You know, I picked my wife. Luckily, I picked a good one as my wife. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be as fortunate as I am, and even better. You feel me?
Women goes on to be a good husband, a young boy that disrespects
most important decision in your life for sure.
Don't have a good foundational relationship with women.
That's another. Thank you. I'm glad that you said that, Marcus. That is the most important thing, because guess what? You and this other person have to create a part of the nation. We're supposed to be building a nation and a foundation for the rest of our people. Like, and you making the right decision can cause a big wave of righteousness by you just making one decision. Because guess what? If you the light, she the light, your kids the light, guess what? All of y'all are shining a light on what a righteous household, what a righteous family looks like. Something that we are deprived of within our communities. Why would I not want you to have that? Why would I not want you and your family to be the light?
Agree with all of them. You just have to have respect for them. And if a man don't have that foundation, a man can't get married to no woman. He's going to grow up with mama issues and ain't never going to get married, never going to be happy unless he finds Jesus. Jesus can make it all better. But I love this man here, and I'm going to go to his platform because I want y'all to see it. We'll link it there. This is what this man does for a living. It's called
the prison doctor,
prevention specialist. That's what he does. He go house calls nationwide. He go to families everywhere, and he go in their house, just like we saw another video, and this is a video too. Go to their house and set the record straight. It don't matter if they black, white, green, or orange. He in a white person's house right here, setting the record straight, going out and doing stuff in the community, setting the record straight. Then, you know, once he does the thing, you know, they come back and love him and thank him for it.
Yeah.
This man, you know, not let something weird happen. I love what he's doing. I think he's amazing. This is necessary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to the brother, and I want to support his cause too. I might donate a little bit of money. He told me I reached out to him already, but I haven't reached out to him with me doing anything significant. I just reached out to him before I make this video to say, hey man, I want to support. I'm gonna talk about you in the video. I want to, if you got a need, if you got some links or something, I want to make sure we cover that. Because I would hate to post this and nobody know who the man is. However, I really want to talk to him personally about what can I do, what can we do as a channel to kind of help move the ball forward, because more men need to do this. These young boys ain't trying to.
No, he's spitting.
This is past the mama. Mama can't help you here. And if you look at the ages of these young men,
they all young.
Forever. Look at the ages of these young men.
Get them while they young, for real.
These young men are probably preteen, or just now getting in the teenage age.
Start smelling yourself.
Going into high school.
Look.
Just now kind of getting their legs under them. They probably right around hitting puberty. Gotta get to them now. Get to them at this age. Because to be honest, if you don't get to them at this age, look at him. Yeah. Look at the young men that he's talking to. Look at the age of these young men. I know what I'm talking about. I ain't even go to school for this, but I can see it. Look at the age of these young men. Look at the age of these boys. You got to get to them then. When they get 18, there ain't no telling them what to do unless you find Jesus. Like I say, Jesus is the solution to all of it. You don't have to find Jesus, because once a kid get 16, 17, 18, they little stuff starting to hang. They ain't afraid of you no more. They don't care what you say. They grown. They about to be grown. Then they turn 18, they move out the house, and then you done lost your opportunity to pour into them.
Yep, facts.
This is why I say all the time, even with my own son, I say, listen, he needs to be with his father more. And the reason is because at some age, these boys need a strong man to be present every day in their life. Facts. When they were young little boys and they were cute, little mama hug them and rub their back and do all this other stuff, it was necessary. But at a certain point in time, a boy needs a man to teach him how to be a man. You can't do that over the phone. You can't do that on a Zoom call. Facts. A young boy have to see it.
I say a man has to be present. Has to be present. And this is another thing that I've noticed, especially with my sons, because that was one thing that I was struggling with my first son, Jalen. He didn't see me a lot when he was young, and I started seeing him take up female characteristics, and I don't like that at all, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I started seeing it, but I was always working. I was working all the time, bro, and I never really was there to like be there as a father to watch him grow, like when he was young, like very young, like baby. You know what I'm saying? But then when I had quit that job, you know what I'm saying? I started doing some other things and everything like that, making some money some other ways. But I was at home more, right? And then I started seeing those mannerisms that he was taken from his mom, from his grandma, you know, his aunties and stuff like that. And I started seeing those characteristics convert over to more of a masculine boy. This is when I realized, like, I have to be present in my son's life, not just financially, you know what I'm saying, and just being here. I need to interact with him. He need to have one-on-one time with me. You know what I'm saying? We need to go out and do things because I want him to pick up my spirit, a masculine spirit, and learn how to practice that as a young child. So he won't ever be confused about, hey, am I supposed to do this and do that? You know what I mean? So it's definitely very important to have that presence there.
And the reason is because at some age, these boys need a strong man to be present every day in their life. when they were young little boys and they were cute, little mama hug them and rub their back and do all this other stuff. It was necessary. But at a certain point in time, a boy needs a man to teach him how to be a man. You can't do that over the phone. You can't do that on a Zoom call. A young boy have to see it. He have to feel it. And he have to be taught how to be a man.
Facts.
And if people love their kids, if they got a good father or a good role model, people should be open to understanding this if they care about their kids. Once it's too late, father be like, hey man, don't send him when he's so far out of control.
Yeah.
He's going to jail and he's in jail, and then you want to send him to boot camp.
Yeah.
No, we were trying to take it. We were trying to stop it way back then. Now you can't. Now the boy on drugs in a gang. He don't listen to nobody. Now I got to put my hands on him to even get him to listen.
Right.
I didn't see this happen in people's life all the time.
Yeah,
Man have a kid.
This is the blueprint.
Control. The kid,
This is the blueprint for a wicked child. Facts.
Kid 9, he's out. He ain't listening. 10, 11, 12. You're like, look, he running you over. You better change something. 13, 14, 15. He too much now. 15, he running away.
Yeah.
He leaving the house. 16, 17. Now he going to live with his daddy. But now he's bigger. He ain't had no level of respect. Now daddy got to be crazy with him.
Facts.
I've seen this happen. Now he getting into physical fights with his daddy.
Exactly.
He should have been there from the very beginning. He should have been there when he was younger. Now daddy got to put them things on him in order to get the respect that he could have had a long time ago if both people were really consciously aware of, like, this is the direction. It ain't about me or you. It's about, let's make sure this is right.
And you know what's actually crazy about that? When they 14, 15 and they go live with their daddy, right? They only go in there because mom's is threatening them to, you know what I'm saying, take them away or some crazy stuff like that, right? So they go to their father because they feel like the father is going to give them more leniency, which a lot of fathers do, which is stupid. First of all, it's crazy because when they go to the father's house, a lot of them have built up resentment because the woman didn't allow the father to be there when they was young. So it's like, you got to look at it from their perspective. They haven't had the father there. You pretty much telling them, oh, your father don't want to be here, or oh, you can't go see your father, especially when they say, I want to go see my father. I want to do this and I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't take them to do that and everything like that. Then he's coming in the picture where he wasn't present at, you know what I'm saying, pretty much for the whole beginning of his life. 15 is half of 30. He hasn't been present. Now this man has to resort to violence while the kid already has a resentment towards the father. You're going to create a chaotic situation off the bat. Straight off the bat. He doesn't really want to be with his father because he feel like his father wasn't there for him, but he feel like he can get away with the father. And if the father not letting him get away with it, he gonna be like, nigga, who is you? You haven't been here. So he already got that resentment. Now you giving him an extra reason or motive to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. And this is why I said what I said to begin or earlier in the video. You gotta know who you get in the bed with. You gotta know. Do not lay with her if you won't stay with her. If you can't stay with her. Do not lay with him if you won't stay with him. If the goal is not marriage, don't waste their time. Do not waste their time, bro. Don't do it. You're going to be in this type of situation and the cycle continues.
Before you get out of control. Anyway, I love this man. Y'all go support this brother. If somehow y'all find something crazy, let me know. But man, I hit him up in the inbox. I went through all his social media. He looked like he a good man.
I'm about to follow him right now. What was his name again? The prison doctor?
Valuable. And you know what? The funny thing is, I might ask him to come do an interview with me so he could talk more about what he's doing, because this is necessary, man.
Necessary.
Somebody to kick him in the rear take them through a little boot camp, and they become better men. All right, I see y'all guys. I see y'all in the next one. I'm out.
All right, chat. Yeah, no, this is a good video. We got to get to this youth, bro. As men, we got to start getting to the youth. We got to start talking to the youth. We got to find a way to connect with the youth, bro. We have to. And the reason being is because, especially a lot of them that lack fathers, all they are missing, and when I say all, I mean literally, all they are missing is somebody to step up in the father role to teach them how to. And when I say how to, I mean how to everything. They need a father figure to teach them how to. The women too, the daughters too. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather the older women, like the scriptures say, teach the younger women how to. Oh, the men need to teach the young kids, the young boys, how to. And the older women need to teach the young women how to. I ain't talking about how to twerk. I'm not talking about how to roll up. I'm not talking about how to sleep with as many women as you can. I'm not talking about how to play basketball. I'm talking about the real things that they're going to need to learn. They need to learn the laws. They need to learn the statutes. They need to learn the commandments. They need to learn structure. They need to learn morality. They need to learn humbleness, obedience. These things, the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, peace. You need to learn patience, mercy, all of these things that is not being taught. That's what they need to learn. But as men, we have to do a better job with that. And I'm not saying, you know, go hit up a street corner and hope that the young ones come in. I'm not saying like we need to go out on like to them. We need to find them like the you know what I'm saying, the doctor doing. We need to go find the youth and start showing them, hey, we care about y'all. You know what I'm saying? We care for y'all. I don't know you. I don't know your mom. I don't know your dad. And if I do, that's a plus. But I don't know y'all like that. This is just me coming to you as a man, trying to be an inspiration, trying to be helpful to a younger man. You know what I'm saying? A man in the making, right? I don't want you to fall by the wayside like every other young man is doing. I want you to be better. I want to teach you the things that your parents won't teach you. I want to teach you the things that your school not teaching you. I want to teach you the thing, you know what I'm saying? And I will say, you're going to have men, fathers get jealous, and all of these things. It's going to happen. That's why I say it don't need to just be one man. It needs to be multiple. We need to have some type of system of, hey, fathers go talk to the young man. Hey, older women, you know what I'm saying? Women with wisdom go speak and talk to the young women before they get out of hand. Put those things in them before they get out of hand. Because once they get out of hand, there's no turning back that clock. Like he said, the only way they're going to get it is they come through Christ. That's the only way. A lot of us, that was the only way we really changed, is because we came through Christ by learning these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the only way, bro. That's their decision at that point. But if we can't get them young, bro, we're going to be repeating the cycle. We're going to be repeating the cycle, man. And that's why I said, bro, all of the young brothers and sisters out here that's going hard for this truth, I'm going to exalt you a 100-fold. You know what I'm saying? And the reason being is because y'all are in a situation where y'all don't have to serve the Most High in this current climate of how the world is. Y'all don't have to. It's a choice at this point. It's not like it was back in the day where you getting drilled to church and all of this stuff no more. You have to choose it now. You see what I'm saying? It's different now, bro. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to exhort y'all tenfold because I want y'all to stay here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to feel like, oh man, I've been doing all of this stuff, and the brother and the sisters, they don't even acknowledge me. They don't even care for me. They don't even speak to me. They don't even talk with me. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. No. Gotta do better with our youth. Gotta do better with our youth.